As Nashville grows, unfortunately, certain issues grow along with it. We take a look back at lessons learned from the Miami condo collapse. As moments ago, the search for bodies has ended. With this tragedy comes a growing awareness, though. Apartment owners, condo associations, construction companies, even insurance companies now reviewing their own practices to ensure something like this never happens again. So we spoke to two lawyers about what to watch out for and what to avoid. The problem isn't new, rather a new light is being shined on an old problem.
And the problem that we're talking about is a negligent or a absolute failure of property management companies or property owners to take proactive and preventative steps to address and fix problems before they cause death and significant loss of personal property.
Could a growing awareness account for more accountability?
I see construction companies and property management companies recognizing the need to be more responsible early so that they can keep this stuff from happening.
From preventative maintenance to inspections.
It needs to happen so that we don't have more of the same type of issue that happened tragically in Florida.
Though that's not at all likely to happen here, Nashville is dealing with its own set of issues due to the high number of high rises rising here.
For contractors, there's so much money to be made in this market right now. You find contractors that are either taking on more projects than they don't have the manpower. They're spread too thin. Or worse than that, they're taking on projects that they just aren't qualified to do.
Joe Watson recently settling a major construction case with one of downtown Nashville's oldest condo high-rises, with the owners of the high-rise arguing underground blasting caused water and concrete damage and that rock debris was accumulating in the parking garage. Justin Mitchell's case involves water too, but there's a different issue.
Mold intrusion as a result of water intrusion issues. It's a broad problem that has unfortunately sort of been allowed to slide, in part because the people that were getting sick as a result of the mold and infectious disease problems that they were facing weren't aware necessarily that it was the mold that was causing it.
The solution? Know your rights and know you have the responsibility to say something if you see something's off.
If you're an apartment renter and you're thinking of moving into a building, you absolutely have a right to ask for what are your policies and procedures for proactive and preventative maintenance on this building.
When they raise an issue as, hey, this is a potential problem, a potential issue, like it needs to be taken seriously.
And if there's a need for a contract, get one. Okay, so on the flip side here, Joe Watson says, and as an owner, HOA, or developer, it is so important that you hire qualified contractors to avoid issues down the road. So that brings us to a different type of litigation. As material delays and lack of skilled trade workers becomes more apparent, so do payment and delay disputes. We're going to talk more about that issue on News 2 at 6.